Hey guys and girls, and welcome. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Tekken Tag Tournament soundtrack by Laced Records. Now, what we have here is a triple disc soundtrack which covers both the PlayStation 2 and original arcade soundtrack. So if you prefer the PlayStation 2, you've got your selection right here, and if you're more of an arcade connoisseur, you can enjoy the arcade original. Or if you're someone like me who just likes music anyway, you have an entire album's worth of music to sit back to and enjoy. So we have the usual Obi strip along here, and we've got original soundtrack, arcade and PlayStation 2, and we have down the other side there, we have in katakana Originaru Soundtrack. So there we go. It makes no mention that it's for arcade and PlayStation 2, but you know, it's fine. So yeah. And we have a nice little, let me just take this off for a second. We have a nice recreated painting. I'm going to assume this is a painting anyway, rather a digital version, but it could be one or the other. But anyway, yeah, we have a nice recreation of Kazuya on the front here, which obviously, as you can see, represents, or rather recreates, the front cover for Tekken Tag Tournament. Weirdly though, only the cover for Tekken Tag Tournament for the Japanese and European market, because I seem to remember the North American version having a bit more of a different cover than that. So yeah, we have that on the front, and on the side, on the rear here we have, which makes me smile a lot, because we have my main King. So yeah, I'm quite pleased about that. And of course we have the track listing at the bottom here, which goes through the PlayStation 2 version first, which it's I won't say it's confusing, but you know, kind of okay, well, we're going to go for that version first, and then it goes on to the arcade version. It has some of the PlayStation 2 versions of certain jingles and themes towards the end of the PlayStation 2 listing. So I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it did just go whole PlayStation 2 then arcade, but you know, for what it's worth, it's still a reasonably good track listing. So yeah, and of course on the inside we have a really nice spread. So what we have here, we've got Armor King here. He's not one of my mains actually, surprisingly, even though King is. But then again, this is Armor King based on the Tekken 2 Armor King, which means he's actually less. He's sort of like a diet king if you know your early Tekken. So yeah, he's not as advanced as he is now, like in Tekken 7. Of course, we got here Julia Chang, who is obviously a different version of Michelle Chang, and we're gonna stretch it out to a nice look at that. We've got Bruce Irving in the middle here, and we have Beck Dosan right here at the end on the right hand side. There we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the I don't know, what would you call the disc holder? A sleeve, I suppose. There we go. And we pull out the discs. Now, I didn't go for the luxury, super deluxe version, I suppose you'd say. For some reason, this was sold as the deluxe version, but they will have a super deluxe version on there as well, which, if I remember rightly, had coloured discs. But yeah, I just went for the pure black disc because I don't know. Yeah, it's having the coloured discs is fine. I mean, I have gone for coloured discs before, but sometimes, you know, it's just nicer to have the black discs. So yeah, we've got the you can see we have the them on there. That's great, isn't it? We have the artwork on the middle there. Nothing too graphic, but for what it's worth, you know, it's just got the Tekken Tag logo on there, and the color arrangement here is inverted on the other side, so that's really cool. One of the few things that I'm a little upset about this, although it's not going to obviously detract from my listening quality, for want of a better expression, is there's no hidden like secret messages scratched on the edge of the disc like you get on certain albums and what have you. But you know, for what it's worth, it's still a very decent purchase. So when I pre-ordered this at the time, it was still going for about Actually, I can't remember how much it was going for. Actually, I think it was about £40, somewhere around that region. But at the moment, it is 100% sold out on Laced Records. I don't know if they do reprints, but if they do, you'll want to get on top of that. Because, you know, I'm kind of sore that I missed out on particularly Tekken 3 and Tekken 2, I want to say, yeah. Or the previous Tekkens anyway. I think Tekken 1 at the time of recording is still available, so I might get hold of that at some point. So look out for a potential video on that one. And yeah, I think at the moment they have Tekken 5 up for pre-order. It's something like that anyway, but I probably won't be getting Tekken 5 because I think up until and including Tekken Tag Tournaments when I really enjoyed the soundtrack, and I think it was Tekken 4 onwards, I didn't really care too much for the soundtrack, bar a few tracks here and there. But yeah, that is the triple disc Tekken Tag Tournament soundtrack. So yeah, it's time for a little teaser, like I always do at the end of these vinyl pickups.